23 executives, dead silence, all eyes on me, the only Black woman in the room. The CFO had just called my restructuring proposal ambitious. Translation: who does she think she is? My next 10 seconds would either secure $15 million or confirm every bias in that room. No pressure. I'm Che Blackmon, your HR strategist who's navigated more high-stakes boardroom moments than I care to count. And today, we're exposing the hidden tax of composure and why mastering it isn't just about keeping cool. It's about strategic power. Here's what they don't teach in leadership programs. Emotional regulation isn't equally taxing for everyone. Black women in leadership, we do 50% more emotional labor than our white male counterparts. Maria, a VP at a Fortune 500 firm, tracked her time. 23%, nearly a quarter of her work, spent managing how others perceived her emotions. Her peers, they used that time for strategy. Let me break this down. We're not just managing our emotions. We're managing how our emotions are perceived through racial and gender lenses, managing others' comfort with our competence, managing generational trauma while projecting executive presence. I call it compound emotional taxation, and it's exhausting. But here's the plot twist. This extra burden, it creates extraordinary capability. That boardroom moment I mentioned, I took a breath, smiled slightly, and said, I appreciate your perspective. Let me share the data that supports why this isn't just ambitious. It's necessary for our survival. That moment of strategic composure didn't just save the meeting, it secured the $15 million that saved 300 jobs. This is what 20 years in the trenches taught me. Your amygdala, your brain's threat detector, is primed differently when you've navigated systemic bias. For us, it's not a weakness. It's intelligence we haven't been taught to leverage. So I developed the steady framework. Scan your body. Where's the tension? Take strategic pause. The pause isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Examine context. What's really at stake? Activate your best response. Choose strategy over reaction. But here's what kills me. We face this impossible emotional tightrope. Express anger, aggressive Black woman. Show frustration, not leadership material. Display joy, not serious. Stay calm, cold, and intimidating. The solution isn't pretending this doesn't exist. It's strategic emotional regulation that maintains your authentic core while navigating biased perceptions. Maria, once she understood her emotional labor was actually advanced leadership competency, she negotiated a 40% raise. Because managing complex emotional dynamics while driving business results, that's executive level skill. Your hypervigilance isn't paranoia, it's pattern recognition. Your code switching isn't selling out, it's strategic agility. Your composure under constant scrutiny, that's not just survival, that's mastery. Look, emotional intelligence isn't a soft skill, it's your superpower. And once you learn to wield it strategically, you don't just survive high-stakes moments, you dominate them. Ready to transform emotional labor into leadership leverage? Download my free Shield Resilience Strategy Guide below. It includes the exact techniques I use to help leaders master composure while maintaining authenticity. And tell me, what's your most challenging, high-stakes moment? When did keeping your composure change everything? Drop it in the comments because your story might be our next Ask Che episode. Remember, they call it executive presence. I call it emotional excellence. Master yours. See you in the next Rise and Thrive.